Hello from Cape Town, South Africa. We are here for about 5 days exploring this part of an amazing country, a new country for us and a new continent for him. We made it to the Visitor Center and the Cableway here for the Table Mountain. But when we got here, there was an hour-and-a-half long queue just to go up to the cable car. So we have decided to make the hike up to the top.
They say it's about 2 hours, and we're going on the safest and easiest hiking trails. So we'll see.
We got plenty of water.
Exactly how that holds up.
Yeah. We're gonna make our way up this lovely trek and this trail. It's a gorgeous day, as you can see behind us. Not a cloud in the sky, just a light breeze. It's only about 70 degrees.
And it feels very nice right now. We'll see what it feels like later.
Should be a good hike though. The hike is definitely taking a lot longer than expected. Ryan's very tired. Titus is surviving really well, actually. I'm okay, feet a little sore, but we're gonna continue on because we didn't start this just to finish, just to quit early, especially before we actually get to the good viewpoint. We're going up there. And to put it in perspective, you might be able to see it. Those are very small people way up there. Way up there.
Just climbed Table Mountain. It was supposed to be a very gentle, easy 2-hour hike.
It wasn't.
It is not.
It was 4 hours and 20 minutes for us.
And I'm just cautioning you. If you are not an experienced hiker like myself, and if you're not into basically climbing rocks, I guess that's what you would call it. Well, more like, yeah, some boulders and stuff. Then I would take the cable car up and then I would take it back down. I mean, just being honest.
Well, yeah, well, and the reality is we tried to take the cable car up, but as we said, it was an hour-and-a-half queue to get up. And we thought it was going to take us less because the people down below told us it was a casual hike. It was not.
No.
So learn from our mistakes. Anyway, we're going to continue exploring the top of Table Mountain here and show you around a little bit about what it looks like up here. The views are gorgeous, as you can tell from behind us, which is this is technically the Atlantic still, right? Not the Indian?
I believe this is still the Atlantic Ocean, yeah.
The Indian would be somewhere over there. Now that we have made it down the very, 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 very cold mountain with about 200 other people that were trying to get down at the same time, the cable car only holds about 30.
We were sitting there enjoying hot chocolate and some pizza when we heard an air raid siren, which basically meant that they wanted everyone to leave the mountain.
Because it was closing, because it was getting too windy.
It was very windy, it was cold, so thank God we got out of there,
But the only things we didn't get to do before we actually got off the mountain was introduce our friend that is traveling with us, who is Titus. He's hiding over here, I think, taking a photo. Oh, there he is.
There's
hey, everybody.
Titus.
He'll be traveling with us for this portion of Cape Town.
Woo!
And we're excited to have him.
Sorry, gents, he's not single anymore. Sorry. Good morning. Last night we ended the night with the hot tub, sauna, and pool at our lovely hotel here in Cape Town, and then we just had dinner in the hotel. We didn't really feel like going out after hiking yesterday. We were pretty tired. So this morning...
And sunburnt.
And sunburnt. The sun will get you here. Please bring sunscreen. As we did.
We just forgot to put it on.
Yeah, and we got burned.
Because we didn't think we were going to be out that long.
We are walking to St. George's Mall to a coffee shop where we are going to meet up with a tour and our friend Titus for a tour of the city. So we just finished up our free walking tour provided by Cape Town Free Walking Tours.
We'll link them below.
They meet every day at St. George's Mall at a coffee shop called... Motherland Coffee Shop, and they do apartheid tours, city tours, Bo-Kaap tours, and
history tours.
They do another couple of different ones. So anyway, we saw the oldest church in Cape Town called the Gotekerk. I'm sure I butchered that, sorry, for the Afrikaans or the Dutch. Anyway, it used to be the tallest church in Cape Town, and you can still see its amazing spire. It's where people used to go to ask forgiveness before they went and purchased their slaves. Their slaves on the other side of the church.
Yeah, which is
a little hypocritical, but you know.
Not just a little, but we passed by their city hall, which was built by the British for Queen Victoria's Jubilee, but she never actually got to see it because she died 4 years prior before it was completed.
One thing that was very interesting was when it was built by the English, they actually imported bricks from Bath, England, to actually build the city hall here in Cape Town.
Behind me is the city hall for Cape Town, which is actually the first place that Nelson Mandela spoke publicly after he was imprisoned.
And there's a life-size, very real-looking statue of him too.
Yeah. We also went to the old castle, which was actually moved from where it originally was because Like the Dutch like to do. They like to reclaim land here. So the original castle was in a very different place until they actually reclaimed a bunch of land and then moved it over to make sure it didn't keep getting destroyed by the waves. We're currently walking through the final part of the tour, which was the company gardens for the VOC, or the Dutch East India Company. Nice little place, a nice refresher from the rest of the hustle and bustle of the city. It's nice and quiet, it's green, it's pretty. We got to see a white squirrel for the first time, or albino squirrel. Lots of pigeons. Yes, that was Titus, not the pigeons.
Watch out, they poop. I've already been pooped on once today. That was gross.
But now we're off to find ourselves some food because it is afternoon and we're hungry, and that's just how normal things go on travel.
After a very lengthy lunch at this wonderful restaurant we stumbled up upon called McDonald's, we'll link below in case none of you have ever heard of it, we decided we would walk up to what is called the Bo-Kaap area. In Afrikaans language, it means above the Cape.
This area is noted for its incredibly colorful houses that you can see behind us. But it was originally settled by Malaysian slaves, actually, that they were brought here forcibly, unfortunately, but they were leased these buildings, and the story goes that they were originally painted completely white by the landlords, and they were not allowed to make any changes. But then once they were actually able to make some changes, they actually took over and started painting them very colorfully. They'd consult with their neighbors to make sure they weren't painting the same color. And so you get this beautifully colorful area that has so many different vibrant colors of homes.
According to Wikipedia, the Bo-Kaap area here in Cape Town is one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in the entire city. It's also home to the oldest mosque in the city because most of the Malays, when they came over, were Muslim, and still are. And you walk around and there's still quite a few Malaysian people that live here today.
With the backdrop of Table Mountain, it's understandable why this would be one of the most sought-after areas in Cape Town. It's gorgeous. Hello. Good, how are you? The Bo-Kaap area was gorgeous, as you could tell, but we made it back to the hotel, refreshed ourselves, put on some long pants because the nights here are getting really cold. And now we're going to find some food. We're walking along what's called the V&A, or the Victoria and Alfred area, which is their harbor and shopping and high-end
tourist area.
There you go. That's the good word for it. Tourist area.
It's really pretty.
It is pretty.
It's got a Ferris wheel. It's where a bunch of the evening, sunset cruises leave from as well.
Yeah. We're just gonna walk along, try to find some food, and avoid the nighttime because it gets too dark to film.
Exactly.
Well, the trip started off a little rocky, but it ended really well in front of the water here at the V&A. We really enjoyed ourselves here in Cape Town. You definitely should make your way down here and see all the things that Cape Town has to offer. It really is an incredible city.
We're about to head to our next destination, which is the Cape of Good Hope.
Yay! We get to see the penguins.
Who was that? Who said yay? I don't know who said that. Who was
I know,
that
because off
person?
camera,
Yeah.
some random person walking past us. No, that was our good friend Titus. He's just not popping into the camera
I don't know
like
why
he's
he's
supposed
not
to.
popping into the camera. There he
There
is.
he is. Yes, because he's still on our trip, still joining us on the next couple days. We're excited to have him here. But until the next one,
Thanks for traveling the world with us.
Bye.